presenting the number 3 ranked lightweight contender in the world, Dustin the Diamond Poirier! Bless Holloway!
Holloway still firing offense back.
The difference in power is very clear.
Seemed to be a lot more.
Watch that fight compared to this fight. It's not even I had to understand, it was a tough lesson to learn, but that ranks for that lesson.
I mean, it is what it is, you know. I guess I want to play spoiler, you know. That's what I do. It sucks. It sucks it's him, but like I said, man, I was 4-0 when I fought this man. First time, I was 13 on a 13-fight win streak. Second time, he did me dirty, so I guess I got to do him dirty.
Are you expecting a more competitive fight, or is your expectation always that you're going to dominate?
No. I expect. I don't underestimate this guy because he beat a lot of good guys in lightweight division, a lot of tough guys, you know. He's a tough guy. He's tough. He's not easy for nobody. His boxing is good. His movement, you know, he have experience. He fight more than 20 times in UFC, you know. He's a tough guy, you know. And before I choke him, we fight very good, you know.
Yeah.
It was a little bit domination, but
Hello. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I want to tell you thank you so much. Really.
Congratulations tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fought a great fight.
Thank you for everything, guys. It will help change a lot of people's lives.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll get out to Louisiana when you're doing the gym and that, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm thinking how to say this. The fight that he took tonight with Benoit. I mean, everybody when the talk first started, and everybody was like, "Ooh, this is a bad fight for Poirier." Blah 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 blah. And then Poirier came out and said, "You know what? I didn't sign," and all this other. This is that makes you a legend. These are legendary fights. When you go in and you face a guy who is a
very good, you know.
Yeah.
It was a little bit domination, but I feel he control like not everything, but he can control some my technique stuff, you know, like underground and stand up.
Are you kidding me right now? Done it! My goodness!
I told you! That's the last time you're gonna doubt my husband, I swear to God.
I think that called that. I called that.
But Poirier's retiring. I just wanted to ask your thoughts on his retirement.
I love Poirier. I'm happy for him for retirement. I hope it's a great fight.
Guys who are 0-2 have never won the third fight. My only caveat with that is you're talking Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier. I'd say Max Holloway's evolved so much since those last 2 fights. Their first fight was 12 years ago. Their second fight was 6 years ago. He took the second fight on short notice, if you remember that. Wasn't a natural 155er, just kind of didn't cut weight at the time. Came in there. There's a huge power difference.
Yeah.
The biggest fight just wrapped up, and once again, Dustin Poirier proved he's a superior man in this rivalry with Max Holloway. This trilogy bout had it all: hot, technique, legacy, and raw emotion. But Poirier didn't just edge out a win. He delivered a masterclass that left zero doubt about who owns this matchup from the opening bell. The energy was electric. But it was Dustin who kept his cool, fought with precision, and outmaneuvered Max at every turn earlier in the week. Paddy Pimblett went against popular opinion. He backed Holloway, believing the pressure of fighting at home might crack Dustin. He called it a potential trap fight. But if there's one thing Poirier has mastered over the years, it's dealing with pressure. He fought like a man who knew this could be his last defining moment, and he refused to let it slip away. His jab was sharp, his counters were perfectly timed, and every time Max turned up the pace, Dustin answered with authority. Mike Tyson, who had been keeping a close eye on Fight Week, originally leaned toward Holloway. He saw something in Max's energy, something that made him think the Hawaiian warrior would rise. But as the fight played out, even Tyson had to acknowledge the shift. Holloway's chin held up, as always, but his offense just couldn't find a rhythm. Charles Oliveira had backed Poirier before the fight, calling him the most polished boxer in MMA, and his words turned out to be spot on. Dustin wasn't just boxing. He was controlling tempo, creating angles, and landing the cleaner, harder shots. Every Holloway flurry was met with something sharper. Oliveira had spoken about Dustin's ability to create damage with smart, clean mechanics. And we saw that in action again. Islam Makhachev had predicted a more technical battle, one that could go the distance if Dustin kept things disciplined. And that's exactly how it unfolded. There were no reckless exchanges, no wild brawls. Dustin picked his spots, stayed just outside Holloway's range, and countered with short, damaging punches that disrupted Max's signature rhythm. Rashad Evans noted before the bout that Poirier just seemed to have Max's number. And now, that seems undeniable. Yes, their first clash was long ago. Yes, the second was razor close. But this third meeting had finality. Holloway didn't bring the same fire he showed against Gaither or the Korean Zombie. And that's not because he didn't try. It's because Dustin never let him get going. Anthony Smith had pointed out that Dustin's power and efficiency at lightweight would be the difference. That Max would land but not hurt him, while Dustin would make every shot count. And that's exactly what happened. Max was active, sure, but Dustin was impactful. Every clean connection made Max reset. This wasn't a volume war. It was a battle of authority. And Dustin owned it. Chael Sonnen had kept it simple in his pre-fight take. Poirier by decision. He said it wouldn't be a bloodbath, wouldn't be a knockout, but a chess match, and Dustin would win on the cards. Spot on. There was no controversy. Just round after round stacking in Poirier's favor. He controlled the pace, adjusted to pressure, and dictated where and how the fight took place. Din Thomas highlighted the evolution of both fighters but pointed out that Dustin's fight IQ at lightweight had jumped levels. This wasn't the same brawler from years past. This was a mature, cerebral version of Poirier. One who didn't get drawn into Holloway's pace, who didn't chase knockouts, but calmly executed a game plan built on timing and intelligence. Holloway brought the fire, but Poirier brought the formula. What made this fight so significant wasn't just the win, it was the closure. No lucky punch, no split decision, just a clean, calculated performance from a veteran who knows how to end a rivalry decisively. Even those who picked Holloway, Paddy, Tyson, and others had to admit Dustin looked like the more complete fighter. That he disrupted Max's rhythm, took away his weapons, and dictated the flow. When Max tried to push forward, Dustin forced him back. When Max tried to turn it into a war, Dustin made it a chess match. And one of those critical moments, round after round, Dustin Poirier didn't just beat Max Holloway, he solved him. And now, with the trilogy complete, the chapter is closed. What did you think of the fight?